Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm heading to Angkor Wat. So right now it's about 4:45 in the morning. I'm gonna meet my tuk-tuk driver, get there for sunrise. I've already bought my tickets. It cost $62 for 3 days. Yeah, first time going, so let's meet the tuk-tuk driver. So I've arrived here at Angkor Wat. It's about 5:20. You can barely see the sun coming up, but there's already like hundreds of people there. I didn't know where we were going at first. Everyone was just sort of walking somewhere, but I can finally see the outline of the temple, and it already looks like something from a movie. Yeah, people are like lining up here against the pond. Yeah, I guess I've got to find a spot to camp out. So as you can see, this pond right in front of Angkor Wat is basically where most people flock towards. It's pretty much right in front of it. I guess there's no avoiding the crowds no matter what time you come here. It's just something you have to deal with. So just to experience the sunrise. Yeah, there's a lot of things that sort of ruin their experience. Not being racist here, but especially the Chinese tourists, they do it everywhere. They're just loud. Like they take pictures of absolutely everything. They swing their selfie sticks around. I've seen one person beside me, she was doing a pano shot horizontally and she didn't even move the camera. Like they have no idea what they're doing. The Cambodian people trying to sell you stuff, like they'll try and sell you coffees and stuff, and like they'll sort of get smart to you and like interrupt you while you're trying to take it in. There's no avoiding the amounts of tourists, but it's those that are disrespectful, like especially the Chinese. They're so loud. In saying that, the good things are you can hear like some drumming in the background. It's really subtle, but it would be a lot better if it was quiet. Also, as the sun rises, you can begin to see more and more of the outline of the temple, and it's really nice. It's still a good experience. It's just a shame that these types of things ruin it. So now it's time to explore the temples. One thing you should keep in mind is it's probably a good idea to wear long pants. So I was gonna wear these like shorts that are all ripped up and stuff, but I thought it's a bit risky, so that's one thing to keep in mind. It's better to be safe than sorry. I'm not sure exactly the rules, but I think as long as it covers your knees, you should be fine. One cool thing about this temple is you can see all the like intricate details throughout the temple. It's pretty insane how much attention to detail goes to building this whole thing. So I got some fun facts about Angkor Wat. Cambodia and Afghanistan are the only two countries in the world that actually feature the national monument on the flag. So the 2001 Tomb Raider film was actually filmed here, and it cost about $10,000 a day for Paramount Pictures to film in here. So Angkor Wat took 35 years to build. They actually used about 1,000 elephants to help with the building process, and this whole Angkor Wat takes up 208 hectares. So Angkor Wat actually means City of Temples in Khmer. They used over 5 million tons of sandstone, so it just shows how much physical labor took place. There's been 300,000 laborers that have worked on this, so it's quite a big project and it's massive inside. Pretty cool. You kind of just get lost exploring in there, but I think next up is Angkor Thom. So I'll need to get a tuk-tuk from there. It's too far to walk, so we'll check that out. So right now I'm in Angkor Thom, and this whole Angkor Thom area consists of a bunch of different temples. So there's Bayon, Bapun, there's one in front of me which starts with a P. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different temples here. You probably might not see them all. If you get the 3-day pass, you can take your time and explore them all. Yeah, there's so much ground to cover here. So the temple behind me is called P Menakas. It's quite a small one. Features some very steep stairs. I would not like to climb up. I don't think you can actually. So right now I'm at the top of Bapun Temple. Unfortunately you can't go all the way up, but this is as far as you can go, but pretty nice view. On a side note, I just ran into a scam. I didn't get done by it, but it's a good chance you might. So pretty much there was a Cambodian kid who's probably like 12 or something, maybe 15. He pretty much says he's learning English and he has like a note he wants you to read about this school, and pretty much they make you feel sorry for him, pretty much guilt you into donating, and it's not very legit. Don't feel guilted into it. Yeah, it's a bit of a scam, but other than that, there hasn't really been too many scams. There's always people trying to sell you tours, but yeah, just watch out for those things. Right now I'm at Chao Se Tvolda. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but it's a smaller temple, and there's another one right across the road from it. Not sure what that is off the top of my head. Yeah, let's take a look. So there's basically no one in this temple. It's quite small and not one of the main ones. Still cool to explore on your own. Yeah, I just realized at this current moment I'm the only one in this temple, and there's probably like 5,000 people at Angkor Wat. So now I'm at Ta Khao. So this temple's got a steep stairway. I'm up the top now. And this temple, like a lot of them here, has gone through a restoration. They're still currently working on it. Yeah, it's kind of like a big deal. They have like a bunch of signs saying like they get help from the Chinese to restore a lot of these old temples. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. Still got a few more to check out. So right now I'm in Ta Prohm, and this is a popular temple because of the film Tomb Raider. And you got these big ass trees, and they pretty much grow everywhere. And there's all these like broken like blocks of sandstone everywhere. So these trees pretty much grow anywhere. I've seen like one big ass tree growing on top of like the sandstone. It's like known as the tree temple. So we have a lot of the temples, they've restored them, but they've kept this temple a lot the same. As you can see, like they haven't really changed much, but they are doing some restoration work behind me. But for the most part, this is what makes this temple so cool. Like these trees are pretty freaking cool. They just grow anywhere. So wrapped up there at Angkor, exploring all the temples. It definitely is a big day. It would be a lot harder doing it in the hotter time, I don't know, in December, where it was quite cool and quite pleasant. It was only around 25 degrees. It's actually cold for the Cambodians. Like some of them were saying like, oh no, cold, shouldn't I be wearing a jumper? But it was cold in the morning. If you're not like from a Southeast Asian country, you won't find it cold. But anyway, yeah, I've done about 20,000 steps today. It is a big day. You might want to break it up if you are going in the hotter times. That's what the 3-day pass is good for. Went to about 9 temples, pretty buggered at the moment, but yeah, plans for the rest of the day are to just only get a solid feed. I might not go to Pub Street to get a feed because it's a bit overpriced. We'll see if anything exciting is going on. So that's a wrap for today's vlog. Just had dinner there at some Mexican joint. Got the fajitas. They weren't the best to be honest, but cocktails are really cheap, and alcohol in general is really cheap here in Siem Reap. Got a mango margarita, frozen one, for $3.50, so that costs at least $15 in Australia. Yeah, last full day in Cambodia in general tomorrow, so yeah, I'll catch you in the next vlog.